What's going on, everybody? And I hope you're enjoying your Monday morning so far. NYG Jeffy T85 here, and I'm going to give you a quick update on New York Mets starting pitcher Carlos Carrasco, who has been in rehab, been doing his rehab starts down in the minor leagues for Double-A Binghamton for the New York Mets as he eyes closer to a potential return to the New York Mets rotation. And it looks like that he might be on his way back sometime early to mid this week after he went out there yesterday and he pitched 52 innings overall in 4 scoreless innings for Double-A Binghamton yesterday in his minor league start. Overall, his second minor league start after he was placed on the injured list back on April 18th due to elbow swelling. So, it's a good possibility that we could be seeing Carlos Carrasco coming back to the roster, or coming back to the New York Mets rotation, which is badly in need of some more depth on that rotation going forward. After the team got a very good pitched outing from Max Scherzer yesterday, who only gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, and struck out 6 in his performance in 5 innings against the Nationals yesterday. And Justin Verlander, since he's come back off the injured list, has pitched 2 games in which he's picked up 2 victories for the team coming off of injury. Buck Showalter even went on to say about the return of Carrasco, I try to think there's some potential good things down the road with him too. Obviously, he's talking about Carrasco, who, let's just be honest, before he ended up getting injured, he was off to a very rough start so far this year, where he only pitched to an 0-2 record, an 8.56 ERA in 3 games, and he get 3 games started, 13 and 2 innings pitched, and he has a whip of a 1.610, and he only has 8 strikeouts on the season. Carrasco's been off to a very, very, very rough start so far. He's given up 13 earned runs, 3 home runs overall. He's walked 8 batters as well. So, and he's had 3 hit by pitches so far this season. Carrasco is definitely going to have to come in, hopefully be healthy, and be a quality starter for this New York Mets team that is looking right now for as much quality depth they can get in this starting rotation after they've been struggling from the pitching standpoint for the New York Mets going forward. And it sounds like that right now, the New York Mets are targeting Sunday as a potential, or sometime later this week, as a potential return for Carlos Carrasco's return to the New York Mets starting rotation going into the rest of the season. Are the New York Mets going to be pretty much counting on Carrasco to go out there and be the same type of pitcher he might have been back in his Indian days? Or what he was like his first year with the New York Mets? No, absolutely not. But Carrasco is still a quality pitcher that can be a guy that can, eat up some innings, help out your bullpen, because that's what it's really about right now. The New York Mets cannot afford to have their bullpen get tired out with the amount of innings that they had to pitch earlier on this year. And now you're getting some encouraging starts, at least, from both Max Scherzer and Justin Verlander. Kodai Senga continues to be up and down. He's going to pitch very well one game, and he's going to be ineffective the next. David Peterson, Tyler McGill, Joey Lucchesi. It is what it is. Jose Quintana is not going to return until the end of the season. So you're going to need not only for Carrasco to come back for the Mets, but he's going to have to come back and pitch quality innings for this New York Mets team and help go out there and pitch well enough for this Mets team to go out there and thrive during the season, because they need quality pitching on this rotation. They need it. They cannot afford for this rotation, minus Verlander right now, and for some part Scherzer, to go out there and pitch as ineffective as they've been this year. You are going to tire out your bullpen, you're going to wear them down, and it's going to hurt this team going into the later part of this year. That's why I was so encouraged by what I saw from this team yesterday in the second game. Yes, it's the Nationals, I get it, but when you have 8 runs scored and your starting co-ace has 5 innings of 1-run ball and strikes out 6 after he's been struggling due to arm issue, fatigue, during an arm issue, as well as the fact that he has been struggling so far with his control and being able to pitch quality innings so far for the Mets. This was an encouraging thing to get a good pitching outing out of Scherzer, and getting Carrasco back into the starting rotation, especially the fact he pitched 4 scoreless innings in Double-A Binghamton in 52 pitches overall. It could be a good sign for the New York Mets that maybe Carrasco was dealing with some type of issue, and that was the reason why he had some ill-fated, unquality starts for the New York Mets so far this season. And if he could just be a guy that could eat up those innings for the Mets, so going to the his return to the rotation, it can only help this team going into the stretch run in 2023 for the New York Mets during this baseball season. So hopefully Carrasco is turning the corner. Get him back sometime during this week as another quality starter. So then you at least have Verlander, Carrasco, Scherzer, and Kodai Senga in the rotation, and then whoever takes that 5th spot, we'll have to wait and see, whether it's Lucchesi, McGill, Budo, whether it's whoever it is. Peterson, we'll have to wait and see. But hit that like button if you haven't already, and give a sub to NYG Jeffy T85. More news updates and chatter surrounding the New York Mets. Turn on the bell for notifications. The next video is short dropping on the channel surrounding the New York Mets. If you enjoy the video, hit the heart on the bottom. Giving a thanks to the content if you're enjoying it. Helps out the channel. Helps out grow the channel going forward too. Appreciate all you guys. And let me know in the comment section what you think about Carlos Carrasco's impending return to the starting rotation for the New York Mets and the impact he can make coming back from his elbow injury for the New York Mets going into the remainder of the 2023 Major League Baseball season. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Take it easy, and let's go New York Mets as always. All you got to do is you got to believe in those boys from Queens.